Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for December. The lunar eclipse, which occurred towards the end of last month, of November, suggests that you may have been feeling a little bit restless around one relationship which to you hasn't been going as well as you would like. One of the clues about how you can tackle this as you burst into the new month, however, is to try to give as much credit and generosity of spirit as you can to other people. Because this is going to be a month when there is a rare alliance of planets which really can do your relationships the world of good. But you've got to enter into this, you've got to embrace it. If you want to stay on the outside, just seeing all the downside of a situation, well, that's where you will stay. And you'll just develop an even greater expectation of how you feel it should be, rather than engaging and trying to change it. However, if you are footloose and fancy free, I do feel that you could be quite optimistic this month, and I have to say you have every right to be so, because there are a stunning set of influences which can mean that all sorts of good vibes come bouncing back to you. This could just come from strangers that open doors for you as you walk into shops. People just seem to be more friendly, more favourable to you. Good feedback could even come from a boss. There are a number of strategic reasons for this. Mercury, your personal planet, moves into your sector of relating on the 11th, and something that's felt very sharp and jagged and irritating can suddenly seem different. You can step back and see that actually someone else is perfectly entitled to have a different point of view than you. On the 13th, there's also a new moon, which can also perk up your optimism. On the 11th, Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, ends a backward journey in the part of your horoscope which emphasises your need for independence of thought and action, and that could soften any rebellion in a relationship which has been bumping along the bottom a little bit. And then on the 16th, Venus, the planet of love, moves into probably one of the most sweetest parts of your chart. The 7th house gives you a real opportunity to get a much more harmonious flow of communication and an atmosphere going between you and anyone who's significant or important to you. If you're single, this clustering of energy can bring lots of opportunities to get to know new people, and you may be surprised by how well this can go. Now, I have to be honest with you, on the 21st the sun does move, and it moves into an area which is more to do with endings as much as beginnings, and sometimes we have a sudden compulsion to leave a situation when the sun moves through what's known as the 8th solar house. But this time this is softened from the 21st to Christmas Day by the opposition between Venus and Jupiter, which is really saying to us all, just enjoy it. Don't judge it or analyse it or worry about it. I know that's easy to say if money is particularly tight, but just try to enjoy what you do have. Try to look on the bright side of life. It really can help. However, on the 26th, there is a really significant event because Mars moves into your sister air sign of Aquarius. This is really good if you are thinking about travelling away for New Year and you want to get away perhaps at the last minute. Mars can give you the drive to do that. But I do feel that if you do go away with one special person, even if it's just a pal, it will be all the more enjoyable. But the Sun is combining with Pluto as this year comes to a close. And if there is any situation in your life where there does seem to be an inequality between the giving and the getting, you may decide, really at quite an acute time of the year, that enough is enough. But I have to say, it's important not to be ruthless if you do make a change. You need to keep calm and you need to keep your intellect working. Don't react too rawly when it comes to your emotions. But there is a stunning trio of energy between Uranus, Jupiter in your sign, and also Mars as this year comes to a close. And that can really set up a new start for 2013, which can see you thinking on your feet, being imaginative, but most of all wanting to do better in terms of your long-term financial future and around issues of intimacy. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.